Okay, call this Stigler Board of Education regular meeting for Monday, July 13th, 2026 to order. Those in attendance are Jennifer Turner, Carly Stubblefield, and David Huggins. We have the Pledge of Allegiance and flag and prayer. People.
I will pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Heavenly Father, thank you for all the board members. Thank you for all the school staff. Lord, let this meeting go good, and we give all the glory to you. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, people.
Thank you.
Approval of the minutes of the June 8th meeting.
No changes.
Make a motion to approve minutes of the regular meeting held on June 8th.
I'll second.
Motion by Carly to approve the minutes of the June 8th meeting, regular meeting, seconded by Jennifer. Carly?
Yes.
Jennifer?
Yes.
David, yes. Approval of the encumbrances.
Okay. Have a few this time that are a little bit bigger. They're most ones are those furniture and things that we approved at the last couple meetings. 546 for high school desks. 549 are high school curtains for prom. We ordered those last couple times, and it's a lot cheaper for us to buy them, put them up ourselves. Use it 2 times, it would pay for that thing. So we have our own, we can put them up ourselves and do everything ourselves. 553, that's for the grade school unit relocation and line set replacement at our remodel. 557, that's the ag truck. 558 are the passenger bus. 559, that's for furniture for the grade school remodel. 562 is for the middle school gym and the doors, the vinyl cling, and all the windows on there so they can. Let's see. 570, that's that opioid reimbursement. On the next page, we have 470 or 573, that's the cafeteria carts. 574, those are floor pads to put in the gym. 576, that's for installing the cafeteria equipment. 578 was a lawnmower motor. And 579 are the summer school meals for the posse. And 583, that's our web filtering and anti-spam service to our firewall service. The next page, 70159 all the way to 70172, that's the vacation, unused vacation. 70173 to 70175, that's our posse summer school, the posse program. And same thing with the next page, those are all posse encumbrances. And the last one there, the next one is the change order, and that's our increase in our insurance, school insurance for the past. Last year it's up by $14,935. Child nutrition, that's just PSO and Cisco, our food. And then the payroll, that's our summer feeding program. And those are the encumbrances.
I make a motion to approve encumbrances and change orders as read.
I'll second.
Motion by Carly to approve the encumbrances and change orders is read, seconded by Jennifer. Carly?
Yes.
Jennifer?
Yes.
And David, yes. Other financial reports.
Okay. Kenny texted me, he's on his way, so it's all right. We forgot to put when we did our prayer flag. Okay, this is the end of the year, so you can see we're up over last year like we talked about. You can see our estimate of needs and kind of what we spent. So we're up last year. As we said, we had to. Down here, we see where we're at right now, 3.2. That's that'd be our highest carryover we've had since, except for last year. That's the highest carryover we've ever had. So we're in good shape, even though we had to get some of those things. Building fund, we're a little over 2 million. Last year at this time, we were at 1.7. Child nutrition, we're at 205,000. Last year at this time, we were at 171. So everything's in good financial condition right now, and we're just hoping to keep that going. Any questions or anything? All right. This will be later on, but I'm going to kind of explain it. This is the grade school building, and this is where we're talking about a pavilion later, and that's where, I don't know if you remember, the old multi-classroom was. That old-
Yeah, falling in.
The old fallen-in building, we tore that down, and so that's where this pavilion will go when we get to it. I know it's hard, that's kind of where not where somebody really drives by, you kind of have to go there to see, but that's,
Is
like
it in the back?
cafeteria's right here, yeah,
Okay.
and this is just that's where they come out, they go in that, right over there would be the old main entrance, and so, yeah, cafeteria right here, so, but that'll be good.
I mean, you're looking due south right there, right?
Right. Okay. A better picture.
Okay, public comment. The Board of Education invites public comment at this point in the regular meeting. A, comments concerning agenda items in accordance with policy BED-R. No one here for that. Information items. A, superintendent's reports.
Okay, recently our FCCLA went to Washington DC for the National Leadership Conference, and Stigler performed very well in the national competition. 3 students, Julian Goff, Lily Hatfield, and Raylan Haney, were national runner-ups in the Sustainability Challenge. 9 students, Sydney Bash, Stella Smith, Emma Burns, Thomas Ward, Raylan Crace, Ethan Flippin, Michael Kimberly, Jocelyn Lopez, and Caitlin Boston were all at least top 5 or top 10 in the nation in their event. So they did really well. While they're there, our students were able to visit the Arlington National Cemetery, where Stigler's own Trace Maxwell is a guard at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, and the students were able to meet with Trace and talk about the significance of the tomb, so that's pretty neat experience, and I'm sure it's something they'll remember for a lifetime, you know, especially being at the nation's capital for our 250th anniversary of our nation's independence. That's pretty neat. That's something they'll remember forever, and I'm a little bit jealous. So we're very proud of Miss Quick and the FCCLA program and all the work they put in. We have a lot of routine summer maintenance well underway and almost completed. Have the floors waxed, carpet shampooed, and are touching up and repainting several areas that needed it. Maintenance crew have been very busy painting, building fences, and working on numerous other projects around the district. We're closing out FY26 and starting the FY27 fiscal year. It's a very busy time for this office, and our auditors will meet with us virtually tomorrow to gather all the necessary information for our estimate of needs. So a lot happening over the next few weeks to prepare for the upcoming school year. And the school year begins and the students arrive on August 13th, which is 1 month from today. And that is the superintendent's report.
All right, action topics. Action may be taken. A, consideration of types of general fund expenditures to be allowed during the 26-27 school year.
I'll make a note that he came.
Make a note that Kenny Whitson arrived at the meeting at 5:45 p.m. Welcome, Kenny.
Thank you.
Okay, that we are on the action topics, the very first one. People got to do your prayer for you, so he was excited.
I can read that again if I need to.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
I'll let Kenny catch us.
Go ahead, I'll take it.
It's the same we do every year.
Okay.
It's just this is just a list of potential types of things that the general fund can be used for during the school year, and we have to approve this each year.
I make a motion to approve types of general fund expenditures to be allowed during the 26-27 school year as listed.
I'll second.
Motion by Carly to approve the types of general fund expenditures to be allowed during the 26-27 school year. Seconded by Jennifer. Carly,
Yes.
Jennifer,
Yes.
Kenny,
Yes.
and David, yes. Consideration of activity funds accounts and sub-accounts for the 26-27 school year.
Okay, this is just a list of all of our activity fund accounts for this school year. We just have to approve that each year.
I make a motion that we approve all the activity funds accounts and sub-accounts for the 26-27 school year.
I second.
Motion by Jennifer to approve the activity funds accounts and sub-accounts for the 26-27 school year, seconded by Carly. Jennifer,
Yes.
Carly,
Yes.
Kenny,
Yes.
and David, yes. C, consideration authorizing school district financial officers to deposit general fund interest investment earnings into the building fund for the 26-27 school year.
Okay, each year we just have to have board approval to allow us to deposit general fund investment interest into the building fund.
I make a motion to approve authorizing school district financial officers to deposit general fund interest investment earnings into the building fund for the 26-27 school year.
I'll second.
Motion by Carly to authorize school district financial officers to deposit general fund interest investments earnings into the building fund for the 26-27 school year, seconded by Jennifer. Carly,
Yes.
Jennifer,
Yes.
Kenny,
Yes.
and David, yes. D, consideration of designating Melanie Garman as the district safety coordinator for the 26-27 school year.
Okay, this is just, Ms. Garman will direct these meetings and be the chair of these committees for this one and E, but she'll be taking the place of Mr. Gilmore.
I make a motion that we designate Melanie Garman as the district safety coordinator and the school wellness program director for the 26-27 school year. Can I do them both?
Yeah.
I did, okay.
I second.
Motion by Jennifer to designate Melanie Garman as the district safety coordinator and the school wellness program director for the 26-27 school year, seconded by Carly. Jennifer,
Yes.
Carly,
Yes.
Kenny,
Yes.
and David, yes. F, consideration of healthy and fit school advisory committee / safe school committee for 26-27 school year.
Okay, each year we have to board approve a healthy and fit and safe school committee, and the list of members is attached.
I make a motion that we approve the Healthy and Fit School Advisory Committee / Safe School Committee for the 26-27 school year.
I second.
Motion by Jennifer to approve the Healthy and Fit School Advisory Committee / School Safe School Committee for the 26-27 school year, seconded by Carly. Jennifer,
Yes.
Carly,
Yes.
Kenny,
Yes.
and David, yes. G, consideration of site and district parent family engagement policies for the 26-27 school year.
Okay, we have 4 policies: a district and an elementary, middle, and high school site parent-family engagement policies for the current school year. These are required for Title I schools, and other than the dates, there are no changes from last year's policies.
Make a motion to approve the site and district parent family engagement policies for the 26-27 school year.
I'll second.
Motion by Kenny to approve the site and district parent family engagement policies for the 26-27 school year, seconded by Jennifer. Kenny,
Yes.
Jennifer,
Yes.
Carly,
Yes.
and David, yes. H, consideration approval of the Family Educational Right and Privacy Act, FERPA, plan as provided for through Section 438 of Public Law 93-380.
Okay, this plan is required to be board approved each year. It includes 4 rights for parents and students over 18 regarding records. They have the right to inspect their records, right to request amendment to records if they believe the record is inaccurate, right to consent to disclosure of personally identifiable information, and the right to file a complaint with the USDE if they allege school district failed to comply with FERPA requirements.
Make a motion that we approve the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act plan as provided through Section 438 of Public Law 93-380.
I second.
Motion by Jennifer to approve the Family Educational Right and Privacy Act, FERPA plan as provided through Section 438 of Public Law 93-380. Seconded by Carly. Jennifer,
Yes.
Carly,
Yes.
Kenny,
Yes.
and David, yes. Consideration of asbestos policy.
Okay, this policy states that we have completed the reinspection of the building for asbestos in areas that contain asbestos pose no health problems.
Make a motion to approve asbestos policy.
I'll second.
Motion by Carly to approve the asbestos policy, seconded by Jennifer. Carly?
Yes.
Jennifer?
Yes.
Kenny?
Yes.
And David, yes. J, consideration of resolution allowing payroll deductions and remittance of insurance premiums for programs offered to employees of the district for the 26-27 school year.
Okay, this resolution has to be board approved each year to allow us to do payroll deductions for insurance premiums.
Make a motion to approve the resolution allowing payroll deductions and remittance of insurance premiums for programs offered to employees of this district for the 26-27 school year.
I'll second.
Motion by Kenny to approve resolution allowing payroll deductions and remittance of insurance premiums for programs offered to employees for this district 26-27 school year. Seconded by Jennifer. Kenny?
Yes.
Jennifer?
Yes.
Carly?
Yes.
And David, yes. Consideration of renewal of the OKTLE agreement for 26-27 school year.
Okay, this is our online teacher evaluation system that we've used for many years. It's a sound evaluation system, provides useful feedback, and using this program, it helps a lot with the paperwork and keeping things organized. So I would recommend we renew the OKTLE agreement.
I'll make a motion that we renew the OKTLE agreement for the 26-27 school year. Sorry, Carly.
You're fine. I second.
Motion by Jennifer to approve the renewal of the OKTLE agreement for the 26-27 school year, seconded by Carly. Jennifer?
Yes.
Carly?
Yes.
Kenny?
Yes.
And David, yes. Consideration of substitute teachers' rates for the 26-27 school year.
Okay, these are the same as last year, and we plan to keep the rates the same. So these are the same rates as last year.
I'll make a motion that we approve the substitute teacher rates for the 26-27 school year.
I second.
Motion by Jennifer to approve the substitute teacher rates for the 26-27 school year, seconded by Carly. Jennifer?
Yes.
Carly?
Yes.
Kenny?
Yes.
And David, yes. Consideration of game duty stipends for employees for the 26-27 school year.
Yeah, these are also the same rates as last year.
Make a motion to approve the game duty stipends for employees for the 26-27 school year.
Second.
Motion by Carly to approve the game duty stipends for the employees for the 26-27 school year, seconded by Kenny. Carly?
Yes.
Kenny?
Yes.
Jennifer?
Yes.
And David, yes. Consideration of driver's ed classes for the 26-27 school year.
Okay, this will be the same as last year also, the same pay and tuition. And we plan to have classes in January and June.
Make a motion to approve driver's ed classes for the 26-27 school year.
I'll second.
Motion by Kenny to approve the driver's ed classes for the 26-27 school year, seconded by Jennifer. Kenny?
Yes.
Jennifer?
Yes.
Carly?
Yes.
And David, yes. Consideration approval of days to hours formula for the 26-27 school calendar.
Okay, this allows us to move our calendar requirements from days to hours, so from 181 days to 1,086 hours.
Make a motion that we approve the days to hours formula for the 26-27 school year.
I second.
Motion by Jennifer to approve the days to hours formula for the 26-27 school calendar, seconded by Carly. Jennifer?
Yes.
Carly?
Yes.
Kenny?
Yes.
And David, yes. Consideration of student handbook changes for the 26-27 school year.
Okay, not a lot on these changes. Basically, it's mostly the time, some times, and some classes, and some names, like the non-discrimination personnel, things like that. Did add some student conduct at school-sponsored activities, and fifth grade and under had to be accompanied by a parent. Before it said suggested, and now we're saying has to happen. Middle school kind of updated some elective class lists, and some class period start and end times will be reflected to increase the daily minutes as required. We're going to do some work on our 20 minutes. It's 40 minutes total for recess, but only 20 minutes counts as instruction, so we've got to work on that, and that'll count for the fifth grade too. They changed a little bit of the standard address section. Basically, it's the same thing, just a little more streamlined. And same thing with middle school. They require for fifth grade to be accompanied and supervised by a parent or adult. A little change on our cell phone. Before, if we kept the cell phone, that was kind of their discipline. if the parent came and got it, it was out-of-school suspension, and we're switching that to in-school suspension, because sometimes out-of-school is not a punishment,
Yeah.
you know.
Kind of a break.
Yeah, sometimes, so that's the high school did the same thing.
On the dress code,
Uh-huh.
the shorts, who administers that, or who, is it the principal?
The principal,
or-
somebody of the,
Okay.
the teacher will send them to the office, and the principal does that, yeah. And sometimes that needs to be clarified, but yeah.
Okay.
And for the high school, they just updated some of their 4 units of math, stated the basketball queen or attendant can also be a manager. Same thing with a cell phone, and then 3 tardies equals an absence, so that's a change. And those are the handbook changes.
I make a motion that we approve the student handbook changes for the 26-27 school year.
I second.
Motion by Jennifer to approve the changes to this student handbook for the 26-27 school year, seconded by Carly. Jennifer?
Yes.
Carly?
Yes.
Kenny?
Yes.
And David, yes. Consideration of allowing a school bus to be parked overnight at the homes of Jackie Morris and David Revis for the 26-27 school year.
Okay, these are the same as last year, and the drivers live on the route.
I make a motion to approve allowing school bus to be parked overnight at the homes of Jackie Morris and David Revis for the 26-27 school year.
Second?
Motion by Carly to approve school bus being parked overnight at the homes of Jackie Morris and David Revis for the 26-27 school year, seconded by Kenny. Carly?
Yes.
Kenny?
Yes.
Jennifer?
Yes.
And David, yes. Can I do all those? Okay.
Yeah, all those under R.
Right. Consideration or revision of the following school board policies: record investigations, DABB, termination of employment teachers, DA, student transfers, FE, reporting suspected child abuse and/or neglect, FFG, student records, FL, bullying, FNCD.
Okay, these policies just have some minor changes. First one is a records investigation. And this allows for a teacher who is employed as a full-time teacher to be a substitute teacher without a new national criminal history record check if they have one from within the last 5 years. And the school district in which the teacher was employed sends an affidavit stating that there was not a pending or ongoing investigation of inappropriate behavior between a teacher and a student. So it's an affidavit basically, instead previously it was a letter that said they were in good standing, but now they have to send an affidavit, which is more legal, signed that they weren't no pending or ongoing investigation. That's that one. Termination of employment of teachers, it just included an additional reason for dismissal, and that is a failure to earn the required staff development points. Currently, that's 75 points or hours every 5 years.
Do we have anybody that?
No, I'm not sure what I don't know what.
Okay.
I don't know. Student transfers, that removes the 1-year ineligible requirement for participation in OSSAA activities if a student transfers, and that was done because the legislature changed that. FG is reporting suspected child abuse, and that includes, in this new one, includes a definition of sexual battery of a student aged 16 to 20 by a student employee aged 18 and over. So it just clarifies that. And then it also clarifies that all school employees must sign an attestation annually acknowledging their responsibility to report child abuse or neglect. Student records, FL, that's a cleanup of the policy because it said we had to, we would send out our policy regarding how we market personal information, but we don't do that. So that's kind of cleaning that up. You have to have, if you do anything beyond beyond just the regular, let me get in here, anything other than directory information, you have to have written. So there's no policy that says our collection or use of personal information for the purpose of marketing or selling. There's no, and this was actually done in 2014, and I think that statement was in there, and maybe back then they did it, I don't know, but that's just a cleanup of that. The next one is bullying, and that clarifies that a school district does not have to provide education in a regular classroom setting for students who were suspended in their previous district for online harassment of faculty or students. So that just adds that statement in there.
I make a motion to approve the school board policies as listed.
I second.
Motion by Kenny to approve the, do I need to read those again? I think. I'll go ahead. The revisions to the school board policies, record investigation, DABB, termination of employment of teachers, DA, student transfers, FE, reporting suspected child abuse and/or neglect, FFG, student records, FL, bullying, FNCD. Seconded by Carly. Kenny?
Yes.
Carly?
Yes.
Jennifer?
Yes.
And David, yes. Consideration of school board policy, DEC-R3, personal leave.
Okay, this is our personal leave policy, and it, one you have in your packet shows proposed changes to our existing policy. We can discuss the proposed changes, then either change the policy, or just use this as a first read, and you guys can think about it over the next few weeks, and we can look at it again in our next meeting. So it's just if anybody questions or anything like that, we can kind of go over it. Or,
On the category 2, like what's the reasoning behind the, like having them pay the substitute fee versus just letting them have a personal day without a fee?
it's honestly, it's either way. It's just a thought that kind of helps keep them, you know, there's something when you think about just going instead of just not using them.
Yeah.
But
I agree, I just like, I know some of those letters, like some of them are like, well, some people lie, and then it's like, well,
Right.
are they still gonna be dishonest if there's a
I don't think so
cost
for a
versus-
sub fee. I think the issue was more when it's full loss of pay is a
Okay.
big deal. But I think I think everybody can see that if you're going on something like that, that it's not just strictly that business, that you will, I mean, I wouldn't mind paying a sub fee.
Does this line up with other school districts around, or is this over, or?
Very few school districts have art like ours. Some do, and it's a little kind of like we used to have it, but most schools and all the bigger schools, it's just kind of, you get your 3 days.
That's what I talked to a couple
Yeah.
board members, and they just say they get 3 days and they get 3 days.
Yeah, that's what I,
For ours, I think we need to keep it where, you know, the day before, after break. Reason is there because you'll have 100 people.
Yeah.
I mean,
I agree with that.
Yeah.
All
most of
the
them have that
part,
on
but
there.
Yeah.
maybe I would say not have to pay the fee at all. Just, I mean, 3 days is 3 days. I mean,
that's fine with me, as long
it's hard
as
to abuse 3
Yeah.
days. It's
As
not
long
like
as we-
it's 14 days.
right. I think the big thing, as long as we keep it 1 and 2 where, because when you get into that, category 1 is like, I always think now, I mean, there's playoff games the last week of school or something.
Yeah.
I don't want to say somebody can't go watch their kid in a playoff game or,
Yeah.
and sometimes you can't. I mean, I mean,
And is there, I mean, maybe if we need to add, you know, like you have to give a note of so many a day's notice or week's notice versus just like, oh, I'm gonna take a personal
yeah,
day
it's 3
tomorrow.
it's 3 days.
3 days,
We have,
okay.
I don't remember if
Do
they
we
have that
a lot
in
of
there.
abuse of it?
Not really.
Not really.
But there's
It's
some.
the biggest, I've gotten a lot.
Because I think there's probably a lot more than I'll ever know, and that nobody will ever like come out and say it. So I mean, it's
Do you get a list of those, I mean, of these days? Do the principals keep track of who's?
yeah, because they have to
Some of
sign.
them don't use any of them,
Right,
and I'm sure there's some that use all 3 of them and want 3 more.
right. It kind of depends if
Use them or lose them.
what you, and that's the
Maybe
deal.
that
And they roll over to
policy.
sick leave.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
still get a benefit. I think a lot of the complaint I heard is just, some people will say they have a doctor's appointment and use a sick day because they don't want to pay, and then there's people who wouldn't do that, so then they're getting penalized, or they feel like they're getting penalized because they're paying the full personal day.
Yeah, and I don't honestly. I mean,
You
if
know, on a deal
But
like
you know how
that,
many people
that's
are
lying, and
doing-
they'll
Yeah.
just be fired right on the spot to me.
Yeah.
And that would be easy to find out. So I just feel like that would be something that should be held at a higher degree of maliciousness.
sure,
You know. to
I've
me.
often heard that it's like a popularity contest, who's most popular with the principal as to who gets their time turned in, and,
I don't
you
think
know,
that's true.
you don't think
But
so?
I don't. I mean, honestly, I'm not going to say anybody. But
I think
I
if
don't
we
feel
just
that
give
far.
the 3 personal days that fall under category 1 and 2 without the fee, then you get your 3 days,
And then your 3 days are up.
and
That's
it's over. It's 3 days. And
that's fine with me if you guys are good with that.
I mean, I'm.
Do you want to, wait about, talk about it later, or are we good with that? We'll have to make a change. But it's easy, all we have to do is,
Just take out the cost of
right.
substitute.
Is everybody good with that?
Yeah, and like I say, I mean, if there's abuse to it, that's my only thing.
Right.
If you have abuse to it and the principals know who that abuse is, then they need to be able to address that with something.
Right, and I don't know how much abuse there really is. I mean, the people
There
say.
may not be any.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah,
what, I
there
mean,
may
and
not.
really, I don't want to get into that where you gotta bring a doctor's note. I mean,
yeah.
that's like the kids, but
Yeah,
if we do it this way, there's no,
And it's just, like, I think a lot of them are like, it's just 3 days. It's hard to abuse 3 days.
it's true. I
And
mean,
missing out on things versus paying. I just feel like if we keep the substitute fee, then that's hard to say that's a personal day because you still have to pay.
okay.
So,
And I'm fine with that. I think we do keep the
all the other. yeah.
part, but I don't wanna just say, cause our policy before was you couldn't take it the first week last week, but now we have so many things that happen that I'd like to have it in writing that you can. And what we'll do, like on there, because really, if it's the first couple of days, I don't really want to know exactly what they have to do. If it's personal matter, like you got banking, IRS, court, settling, meet with attorney. I mean, really, we don't need to know all the basic details, but they can just check category 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And it really won't matter if it's not the first week or the day before after a break. Yeah.
So you're saying category 1, they would have to pay?
No, they won't have to pay. It's just category 1 is you can't take it the first, you can take it the first, whenever you need to. Because
It's very.
it's military obligations, funerals. I mean, there's things that you just can't,
limit that.
you can't limit that.
If
But-
it's not abused, I don't want them to have to pay their substitute fee,
Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna cross out the substitute and a fee equal will be deducted. So basically, the category 2, they cannot take immediately before or after a scheduled school holiday, may not be taken during the first or last week of each semester, and may not be used for the purpose of seeking other employment or to perform services for compensation. And then all category 2 personal leave are subject to district approval and staffing needs. If we, for some reason, have everybody, I mean, sometimes we can't cover it.
So we can now approve it as listed?
Yeah, I think we can, yeah.
So just say it as listed, or with changes.
With the changes of the substitute pay taken out.
I make a motion to approve school board policy DEC-R3 with changes listed, removing the substitute fee for personal leave.
second.
I hope I can say that back. Motion by Carly to approve the DEC-R personal leave with the removal of the fee cost for substitute
From category 2.
for category 2. Sound about right?
Sounds good.
Who seconded it? I'm sorry.
Kenny?
I did.
Okay, seconded by Carly, seconded by Kenny. Okay, I got all messed up, I'm sorry. Okay, Carly,
Yes.
Kenny,
Yes.
Jennifer,
Yes.
and David, yes. Okay. Consideration approval of contract for speech therapy services for the 26-27 school year.
Okay, we received 2 bids for these services, and the lowest bid was from Prosperity Services. However, they can only provide service for 1 day each week, so we need to accept Prosperity's bid for 1 day per week and Total Rehab's bid for speech services on the other days.
Okay, make a motion we approve Prosperity Therapy Services for 1 day per week at $65 an hour, and Total Rehab for $78.02 an hour for the rest of the services needed.
Yeah, for the other days needed, yeah.
I'll second.
Oh, Lord, y'all make it hard on me to repeat. Okay, motion by Kenny to approve the speech therapy services for Prosperity for 1 day at 65, Total Rehab for the other at 78.02 an hour. Seconded by Jennifer. Is that right? Kenny
Yes.
and Jennifer,
Yes.
Carly.
Abstain.
Okay, and that got both of those right.
I got T.
Okay, so I need to do consideration approval contract for occupational physical therapy services for 26-27 school year.
Okay, we received 2 bids for PTOT, and the lowest bid was from Prosperity Services. They provided these services this school year, and I recommend we accept Prosperity's bid. So just 1 bid there.
How much is it?
65.
And they don't charge mileage.
65, okay. I make a motion that we approve Prosperity for occupational and physical therapy services for $65 an hour for the 26-27 school year.
Second.
Motion by Jennifer to approve Prosperity for occupational and physical therapy services for the 26-27 school year at $65 an hour. Kenny seconded. Jennifer?
Yes.
Kenny?
Yes.
Carly?
Abstain.
And David, yes. Consideration of bids on construction of elementary school pavilion.
Okay, this will be a 20-foot by 45-foot all-metal pavilion, and it'll be on the concrete slab where the old multi-classroom was housed before demolition. And if everybody, no, I went the wrong one. It's that slab where that house used to be in the middle there. It's not showing them earlier, Kenny. That's just it's not somewhere you ever really go.
Is it just gonna be like covered? Is it gonna have
Yeah, just a
table?
cover. It's kind of like the one, well, we'll put picnic tables there. It's gonna be really 20 by 45 is a big space. It's gonna be just like the one at the middle school.
Recess time. So,
Is that the one where they've got that awning kind of sitting over there, just to the
Yeah.
north? Is that what you're gonna use, that awning?
No, not that awning. I'm saying
Okay.
that, no, that's gonna stay right there. We're gonna put the legs on it, and it's
Oh,
gonna be over
okay.
across the road. I've even been
Okay.
back there lately, but they've got the fence, all the pipes done, the fence almost done, and so really expanded that playground across that road.
Okay,
And so that's gonna stay over there across the road.
okay.
we just had the one bid.
Yes,
The guys pouring the concrete aren't gonna build it, are they?
no. No, they're not.
I make a motion to accept the bid from Mike Bush Construction for $13,640 for the elementary school pavilion.
13,640, is that right? Okay, I don't have that in front of me, Kenny, so I'm sorry. Motion by Kenny to approve Mike Bush building the elementary school pavilion for $13,640. Seconded by Jennifer. Kenny?
Yes.
Jennifer?
Yes.
Carly?
Yes.
And David, yes. Davey, a consideration of approval of Stacy Huggins, softball coach, taking the high school girls softball team to Six Flags Over Texas in Arlington, Texas on August 6, 2026 and return on August 8, 2026. The students will be transported by school activity bus.
Yeah, they usually take a trip. Past it's been, I think, to Oklahoma City, but just a little further. But all the coaches will go, and I think it'll be a good trip.
Do they take a driver with them, or does Stacy drive?
Stacy
it?
drives.
Stacy
There'll be 2
drive it?
drivers on this
Okay,
one, because both the coaches are.
okay.
Make a motion to approve Stacy Huggins, softball coach, taking the high school girls softball team to Six Flags Over Texas in Arlington, Texas on August 6th and return on August 8th, 2026. And the students will be transported by school activity bus.
Second.
Motion by Jennifer to approve Stacy Huggins, softball coach, taking the high school's girls softball team to Six Flags Over Texas in Arlington, Texas on August 6th and returning on August 8th, 2026. The students will be transported by school activity bus. Seconded by Carly. Jennifer?
Yes.
Carly?
Yes.
Kenny?
Yes.
And David, yes. Consideration approval of AT&T contract for phone services.
Okay, AT&T is decommissioning our wire center, so our phone lines we currently have will no longer work in the next few months. So we have to migrate to voice over IP services to avoid disruption. We received 3 bids, and AT&T had the by far lowest bid and easiest transition. We will have to purchase new phones district-wide, and that's about $6,000. And each line will have a monthly fee, so our new phone bill will be approximately $1,600 a month, which is actually cheaper than most months with our current service. And during the transition, we may have to pay both for a month or so, but we want to make sure we have everything working before we don't have phones. So it's just, we really don't have much of a choice in this one. I guess the old plain old telephone service is out.
I make a motion to approve the contract with AT&T for phone services.
Second.
Motion by Carly to approve the contract with AT&T for phone services, seconded by Kenny. Carly?
Yes.
Kenny?
Yes.
Jennifer?
Yes.
And David, yes. Excuse me. Executive session, proposed executive session to discuss and act upon the following business pursuant to 25 OS 307B1 of the Open Meeting Act. Discussion of certified personal server salary and fringe benefit package for the 26-27 school year. Discussion of resignation of Brooke Allstat, school nurse, effective June 22nd, 2026. Discussion of resignation of Gary Hollingshed, middle school history geography teacher, effective June 30th, 2026. Discussion of resignation of Anthony Gilmore, assistant superintendent, effective June 30th, 2026. A discussion resignation of Tracy McKee, first grade teacher, effective July 9th, 2026. Discussion of resignation of Christy Luster Trusum, middle school paraprofessional, effective June 30th, 2026. Discussion resignation of Alyssa Buckner, middle school paraprofessional, effective June 30th, 2026. Discussion of resignation of Catherine Stout, middle school paraprofessional, effective July 7th, 2026. Discussion of employment of elementary school principal for the 26-27 school year. Discussion of employment of high school fast pitch head softball coach for the 26-27 school year. Discussion of employment of high school fast pitch assistant softball coach for the 26-27 school year. Discussion of employment of elementary middle school paraprofessionals for the 26-27 school year. Discussion of employment of route bus driver for the 26-27 school year.
Make a motion to convene an executive session.
I'll second.
Motion by Kenny to convene to executive session at 6:17 p.m., seconded by Jennifer. Kenny?
Yes.
Jennifer?
Yes.
Carly?
Yes.
And David, yes. Sorry for
An open session.
Yeah, second.
motion by Kenny to return to open session at 6:40 p.m., seconded by Carly. Kenny?
Yes.
Carly?
Yes.
Jennifer?
Yes.
And David, yes. Okay, members present during the executive session were Jennifer Turner, Carly Stubblefield, Kenny Whitson, and David Huggins. Superintendent Thomas Kettles was also present for executive session. No motions or votes were taken during executive session.
Make a motion to accept the resignation of,
E.
I make a motion to approve the certified personnel's salary and fringe benefit package for the 26-27 school year.
I'll second.
Motion by Carly to approve the certified personnel salary and fringe benefits package for the 26-27 school year, seconded by Jennifer. Carly?
Yes.
Jennifer?
Yes.
Kenny?
Yes.
And David, yes.
I make a motion that we approve the resignation of Brooke Allstat, school nurse, effective June 22nd, 2026.
I second.
Motion by Jennifer to approve the resignation of Brooke Allstat, school nurse, effective June 22nd, 2026, seconded by Carly. Jennifer?
Yes.
Carly?
Yes.
Kenny?
Yes.
And David, yes.
Make a motion to accept the resignation of Gary Hollingshed, middle school history geography teacher, effective June 30th, 2026.
Second.
Motion by Kenny to accept the resignation of Gary Hollingshed, middle school history and geography teacher, effective June 30th, 2026, seconded by Carly. Kenny?
Yes.
Carly?
Yes.
Jennifer?
Yes.
David, yes.
I make a motion to accept the resignation of Anthony Gilmore, assistant superintendent, effective June 30th, 2026.
I'll second.
Motion by Carly to accept the resignation of Anthony Gilmore, assistant superintendent, effective June 30th, 2026, seconded by Jennifer. Carly?
Yes.
Jennifer?
Yes.
Kenny?
Yes.
And David, yes.
I make a motion to accept the resignation of Tracy McKee, first grade teacher, effective July 9th, 2026.
Second.
Motion by Jennifer to accept the resignation of Tracy McKee, first grade teacher, effective July 9th, 2026, seconded by Kenny. Jennifer,
Yes.
Kenny,
Yes.
Carly,
Yes.
and David, yes.
Make a motion to accept the resignation of Christy Luter Trulson, middle school paraprofessional, effective June 30th, 2026.
Second.
Motion by Kenny to accept the resignation of Christy Luter Truson, middle school paraprofessional, effective June 30th, 2026, seconded by Carly. Kenny,
Yes.
Carly,
Yes.
Jennifer,
Yes.
and David, yes.
I make a motion to accept the resignation of Alyssa Buckner, elementary school paraprofessional, effective June 30th, 2026.
Second.
Motion by Jennifer to accept the resignation of Alyssa Buckner, elementary school paraprofessional, effective June 30th, 2026, seconded by Carly. Jennifer,
Yes.
Carly,
Yes.
Kenny,
Yes.
and David, yes.
Make a motion to accept the resignation of Catherine Stout, middle school paraprofessional, effective July 7th, 2026.
Second.
Motion by Carly to accept the resignation of Catherine Stout, middle school paraprofessional, effective July 7th, 2026, seconded by Kenny. Carly,
Yes.
Kenny,
Yes.
Jennifer,
Yes.
David, yes.
Make a motion to employ Rhoda Johnson as elementary school principal for the 26-27 school year.
I'll second.
Motion by Kenny to employ Rhoda Johnson, elementary school principal for the 26-27 school year, seconded by Jennifer. Kenny,
Yes.
Jennifer,
Yes.
Carly,
Yes.
and David, yes.
Make a motion to approve the appointment of Stacy Huggins as high school fast pitch head softball coach for the 26-27 school year.
I'll second.
Motion by Carly to employ Stacy Huggins, high school fast pitch head softball coach for the 26-27 school year, seconded by Jennifer. Carly,
Yes.
Jennifer,
Yes.
Kenny,
Yes.
and David, yes.
Make a motion to employ Rusty Bracken for the assistant softball coach for the 26-27 school year.
I'll second.
Motion by Kenny to employ Rusty Bracken, high school fast pitch assistant softball coach for the 26-27 school year, seconded by Jennifer. Kenny,
Yes.
Jennifer,
Yes.
Carly,
Yes.
and David, yes.
I make a motion that we employ Jana Reesner, Amber Bratton, and Tama Luttrell as elementary/middle school paraprofessionals for the 26-27 school year.
I second.
Motion by Jennifer to employ Jana Reesner, Amber Bratton, and Tama Luttrell for elementary, middle school paraprofessionals for the 26-27 school year, seconded by Carly. Jennifer,
Yes.
Carly,
Yes.
Kenny,
Yes.
and David, yes.
I make a motion to approve the employment of Jeff Fountain as route bus driver for the 26-27 school year.
I'll second.
Motion by Carly to employ Jeff Fountain, route bus driver for the 26-27 school year, seconded by Jennifer. Carly,
Yes.
Jennifer,
Yes.
Kenny,
Yes.
and David, yes. New business.
No new business.
Make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Motion by Kenny to adjourn at 6:45 PM, seconded by Jennifer. Kenny,
Yes.
Jennifer,
Yes.
Carly, and David, yes.